Hello, fellow mates, Coach RJ once again, and I would like to share my coaching experience with one of my student currently working on board as first-time chief officer. And I know it is very hard and challenging, especially when the voyage instructions cargo are multiple grade or type. And not only that, the loading ports and discharging ports are also in different ports. Okay, and how you manage to prepare a pre-stowage plan considering your load port and your discharging port. So it is very hard without guidance from master, and you alone will carry out the pre-planning. And this student of mine told me that it's been 2 days that I'm preparing or keep planning, sir. I don't have sleep, and thanks to you that you assist me and I was able to complete the task, and it was approved by the charterer. So that coaching program or relationship between my student really helped a lot to comply the reality of the task of a chief officer. So in this case, for you to have the idea how we carried out the stowage planning and exchange of ideas, or I shared my experience and ideas how to prepare the pre-stowage plan considering the load port and the discharging port. Okay, stand by, my fellow mates. Okay, fellow mates, this is what I mentioned to you regarding how challenging the part of the first-timer chief officers who receive a voyage instruction like this. In this case, I already simplified the instructions into this manner, okay, in order for you to have a quick understanding of the details of the voyage instructions. Okay, now for the first port, it was tropical, and the target quantity to be loaded there is 38,500 metric tons of copper concentrate, but different grade, Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. For Alpha, we have 16,500. This will be discharged in Japan, but this is divided into 2 cargo hold, okay? Grade B and C also in different cargo hold. Restrictions 12.3 and air draft 14.0, waterline to top of hatch combing. So these are the port limitations that we need to consider as well. Now for the second load port, it is the same tropical zone, and the cargo is copper concentrate. Restrictions 12.40, target departure draft. Okay, but of course you have to assess the situations throughout your pre-planning. Cargo there will be 10,450. Okay, and it has ought to be discharged in China, Shenzhen. Okay, now as you can see here, okay, my student case, okay, I was helping him to get the best pre-stowage plan according to the needs or the limitations of the discharge port, and of course as well as the criteria stability of the vessel, if it is acceptable or not acceptable. And then we come up with another planning stage and so forth. Okay, in this case we finalized the pre-storage plan with this planning. 1 for grade Bravo, 2 for grade Alpha, 3 grade Delta, 4 grade Alpha, and hold number 5 grade Charlie. As you can see here, we have different discharging port. Okay, but in this case, according to the voyage instructions, the grade Alpha will be discharged first in Japan. So we need to remove hold number 2 and number 4, and then remaining for departure condition will be cargo hold number 1, 3, and 5. In other words, this condition is alternate loading with a little bit higher stowage stress factor and bending moment, but it is acceptable. All right, now but to give you further conditions of arrival, the target upon arrival in Japan will be 11.6 even keel. Okay, so in that process you have to consider also the departure conditions in load port, and if there is a bunkering, you have to consider also the conditions after the bunkering. All right, now in this case, this is how we simplify the pre-planning stage in order to meet the requirements of the charterers and of course the discharging port limitations. Okay, now this is it. Okay, in that order, after discharging Japan, might be considering also discharging in Jinzu or in Yantai first. Okay, now the Yantai first, all you need to do is to apply the your ballast. Okay, or if you discharge first the grade B in Jinzu, you have to use your ballast. Okay, port pick tank, DBT, and so forth. Okay, just to adjust the trim that you have at least 3 to 4 trim departures, and it is acceptable to your vessel criteria as well. Okay, draft restriction actually it already met because you have already discharged the cargo in the first port. All right, so this is it, and I hope that you get the point of how we assess the pre-planning stage, especially in this case of voyage instructions with multiple grade of cargo. All right, that's it. Thank you for watching and listening. Coach Arju once again. Bye.